Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're doing a reading on the hot tea on you. So we're going to spill all the tea of what people are saying about you. Okay, we have 3 piles to choose from today, but I just want to say a quick disclaimer. Please don't let anything people say get to you. Don't take it personal, because people say things all the time, negative, positive, whatever they say. It doesn't determine or define us as people. So I just want to say that. Okay, so for pile number 1, we have this homemade salt crystal. And we have the 3 fates. For pile number 2, we have Amazonite. And we have the Lantern Fairy. And for pile number 3, we have Green Aventurine. And we have the Mend a Broken Heart Fairy. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to, the one that is calling out to your soul the most. That will be a pile for today, but of course, if you're drawn to more than one pile, always trust your intuition, because there may be more messages there for you. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number 1s. If you chose this homemade salt crystal and the 3 fates, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at the hot tea on you. So I've already pre-shuffled and prepared your cards for today, because I have a very busy day ahead, so I thought it would save some time. So your card says, what comes around. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. Before I get started with your actual reading, I'd just like to announce I am available for personal readings. So if you'd like to pre-book for February, you can send me an email that you can find in the description box below. Okay, so the cards you have, we have the 3 fates, what comes around, the 9 of pentacles, the seas of Mintaka with seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. We have hope, we have opal, the north node, and expansion. We have the 6 of pentacles, ace of pentacles, queen of pentacles, 4 of pentacles, the hermit, the devil, and the 5 of wands. Okay, so the hot tea on you, my pile number 1s. We did have a card flip out with your intro card. This card, Marie Masquerade, Glamour, Intrigue, Drama. So I'm just keeping it on the side of my desk because there's not enough space for all the cards. But what I do take from this first card is a lot of people may only talk about the things they can see on the outside perspective. Think of it like this. No one knows the intricate details of our life. They only see the outside perspective. They only see what they see. And so I see a lot of people mostly talking about your looks, mostly talking about you being quite glamorous in some way, mostly talking about your finances and the things going on in terms of what you physically have. And a lot of people have an intrigue towards you. A lot of people are talking about you as if you are so interesting to them, you know? Your life is so interesting to them, where I even see people talking in groups and, you know, trying to search on social media for information about you, because I do feel like you're quite private people, or quite mysterious people in some way, where you choose what you put out and what you don't. And so because you are so mysterious, it's hard to find more deeper information about you. It's hard to find more of the what is not superficial, if that makes sense. So I see a lot of people talking about the superficialities of your life in terms of the way you look, what you have, etc., etc. Like the things they can see on the surface level. So some people are genuinely caring about you. When they speak about you, it's not a sense of spilling tea or anything, but just talking. Whereas some have drama with you, are jealous of you, and talking about you in that way with the Five of Wands and the Devil here. Whereas some just want to hear the tea. They're just nosy. Okay, they just like to hear gossip, okay? So there's like three groups of people I feel here in those terms. I see a lot of people commenting on your looks and saying that you're so glamorous, saying that you are so sexy here with the devil. So, you may even have people that are attracted to you comment and say something like, you're so sexy in the way that you look. Or, like, I see a lot of social media within this pile clairvoyantly where people are looking at your social media and saying that you're so sexy, or just like, if they've seen you in the past, they're just saying you're so sexy, that you're so glamorous with the clothes that you wear, that they really like the clothes that you wear. So a lot has to do with your looks. And a lot has to do with your finances too. So I see a lot of people commenting on the fact that you seem to be doing well financially, whether this is true or not. This is what they see from the outside perspective, that you seem to be doing well, that you are getting opportunities here. I mean, you're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So maybe at one point you were saving a lot with the Four of Pentacles, but it seems like something has improved here. It seems like there's a lot of hope or potential towards you getting a lot of success and you getting certain opportunities in your career that you want, that lead to you having more financial abundance, that lead you to having more independence and this kind of go-getter attitude towards what you want. Because the more and more you feel as though your work is paying off, your hard work is paying off, the more motivated and hopeful you may feel. So I feel people talking about that in that way. So I see a lot of people saying that you have a lot of potential to create financial prosperity for yourself, to create financial independence and financial freedom here with the Nine of Pentacles. And it seems like you're doing it on your own. It seems like you're following what your intuition is telling you. And I really feel here you follow your vision, you follow your heart. And when you want to create something within your life, especially within your career, you're someone that really thinks big when it comes to your dreams. You're someone that's very hopeful when it comes to your dreams. And you have this very positive attitude towards what you want. And even if other people may not understand or get it at first, they will see the end result. Whereas a lot of people do see your potential. So you may have people at work actually talk about you in that sense. Okay. And you may also have people talk about your physical belongings. Like if you've gotten anything new recently, financially, then that could be something people are talking about. Or if you've been traveling recently, something about where you've been putting your finances. And it seems like people talk about you having that potential to create abundance, but also being a quite generous person with the Six of Pentacles. And people are saying that you're actually becoming the person you're meant to be. You're expanding as a person. You're becoming the person that it seems you're destined to be. It seems like you have a big purpose to fulfill here within this lifetime. Many of you are already following that path. Okay, and I feel here that jealous people may comment on the exact same things but say negative things. So the jealous people that, want to create drama with you, we have the Five of Wands and the Devil here. So I intuitively feel like they could be in competition with you or feel very jealous of you. And then they create drama by talking about you in a way and saying, oh, you're not all that. Like everybody says, pile number one is so attractive. They're not all that. Like almost trying to downplay what you look like and your achievements to like, oh, like I'm sure they don't even They're not even that successful. Like, people are just talking. I'm sure it's just for show. Like, it's kind of like that energy. But it's because they're feeling insecure within themselves. And then, like, when other people bring up your successes or the things you're celebrating, then they sort of have to one up it, is what I'm hearing from spirit. But I just bit my tongue almost, so they don't want you to know this. Like, their energy is here, but they don't want you to know this, that they downplay your achievements. I see there's 15 here and 5. What is this telling me? 5 is a number of change. So they're definitely seeing you change, but they may not admit that. It may irk them, is what I'm hearing. It may, like, irritate the hell out of them. Okay, and with the Hermit here, I feel like people are talking about you being on an internal journey of getting to know yourself deeper, introspection, really going on a journey of understanding who it is you are. Maybe even healing from something from the past, because it seems like you have certain toxic people that you have let go of from the past, that you've cleared out of their life, that you've cut off with the scissors here. Getting the message you've cut them off. And they too may be talking about you in a way. What are they saying, Spirit? Let me just close my eyes for a minute. I'm seeing furniture that's upside down. They're not necessarily talking, but they feel as though their life is turning upside down. And it makes sense because we have the 3 fates here with what comes around. So in a sense, people are talking about the people from your past that were negative and toxic towards you and did wrong things towards you unfairly. I'm almost seeing justice in my mind's eye. Justice. The justice card. So this card in the 3 fates talks about destiny, fate, and karma. And it's interesting because we also have the North Node here, which is about stepping into your destiny. So these 3 fates talk about how our actions lead to karma and consequences. Nobody is, creating a tapestry of our fate for us. We create our own fate. And so what I see from this card is you've been creating a good fate for yourself. You've been creating a good destiny for yourself by following and becoming the person you're meant to be. Following your intuition, following your soul's path, following your heart, because I can see you're a very loving and generous person, my pile ones. And so I feel like they have maybe some negative karma and their life is turning upside down, and people are talking about that because they have wronged you. So whatever they did to you is coming back around to them, and things are changing within their life in a negative way. But then things are changing within your life within a positive way. And I feel the solar plexus energies in the sense of them feeling very insecure about that. And they may actually talk and be like, oh, did pile number 1 do like a spell on us? Like, because they want to kind of avoid the fact of like accountability. Whereas other people are saying that you have good karma and that good things are coming and happening to you because you've only done good in the world. You're such a generous and loving person with a lot of deep love to give. You're also a very trustworthy person, is what a lot of people say about you. I had a message now, but then it went out of my mind as soon as it came in. So it came from the people from your past, but Spirit is saying it's not necessary for you to know. Okay, because it just like went out of my mind as soon as I got the message. But also, what I'm getting here is you're improving, you're progressing, and that's what people are definitely talking about. We're gonna get more of your tarot cards because I did get some extra cards for you. But before I get into that, I just like to ask you a quick favor, pile one. In the last 3 months, 60% of people who watch my channel didn't subscribe. So if you've ever liked any of the videos I've posted or you like this reading up until now, can you please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet? Your support means the world to me and it helps my channel more than you know. So I'm grateful to anyone that supports and I hope you enjoy the rest of the reading. So I just saw the angel number 1331 and I got a notification on my phone. So I have the I Am app and it sends you affirmations, right? But when I get one when I'm busy doing a reading, I take it as a sign from your spirit guides. So it says here, I am allowed to be nervous yet still act with courage. And this is what your close friends may be saying about you. Like, it may be, it may take a lot of courage to do what you're doing right now, to cut certain people out of your life that you maybe wanted to hold on to. It may be very difficult to, really follow your hopes and dreams, even though there's a fear there, but you're acting with courage and, you have a lot of potential. And I think that's the important part we see here. So I think a lot more people are talking about you in a good way. Whereas other people, there's only a few people that talk about you in a negative way. Okay. We have the Six of Wands. And the message I'm getting here with the Hermit and the Devil is the people that are jealous of you, they don't have much to say about you except your looks or finances because you are so private. So they can only comment on the superficialities. But also, you're a very good person where they can't find any dirt on you because you've never done anything wrong, at least to other people. Okay, we have the Hanged Muse, and I don't feel that from your energy. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords. We have the Eight of Wands. Maybe it's taken a long time for you to get to where you are now because we have snails here. We have the Hanged Muse, which is about waiting a long time for something in your life. And this could be your successes, your achievements, and maybe now you're finally getting there. And if you haven't yet, people see your potential to get there based on the hard work you are putting in, based on the effort you're putting in towards your dreams and goals and desires. Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles. Maybe before you had to save a lot, you had a lack in your finances. But yeah, maybe things are getting better now. That's what people are talking about. I just saw the angel number 1515 and 0909. So again, you've released any doubt, any fear, and you're creating change for this new beginning. But you've also released that energy of the past. You're looking at it from a different perspective now and you're moving forward. You're continuing to take steps forward even if you don't see your accomplishments or achievements yet. And people are seeing that. People are noticing that. Okay, with the eye here, I feel like a lot of people are watching you, trying to get the tea on you. We have the Four of Swords. I also hear people saying that you are learning to trust again in love. You're learning to have hope again when it comes to love and relationships with others. It doesn't just have to be romantic, it could also be platonic. Okay, we have the World Cosmos. So you've clearly let go of something. We have the Three of Swords. You clearly let go of something that was breaking your heart, that was making you really sad. And I feel like that has to do with the toxic people from your past, the lovers. So yeah, toxic connections. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So people are talking about how things are changing within your relationships, maybe because of your change in perspective, maybe because you have healed something within yourself and had certain realizations, but it seems like you are starting to have more of a healthy outlook on love and relationships to others, whether that be platonic, familial, romantic. You seem to have more of a healthy, safe, safe is the right word, safe outlook on on love and life, where you want that kind of safety within your connections. You want that stability within your connections in the emotional sense, but also the physical sense. But I feel more emotional sense, like where that person can be emotionally available to us, where that person is a healthy person for us. And although I know, like, some people say that when you're healing and you have people that are healthy come your way, like, they can be boring, but I actually don't think that way. I think that when you feel safe and comfortable with a person, you'll know. And it, in my opinion, like, it hasn't felt boring to me because I've dealt with this. So I don't know, like, what your perspective is on this, but it seems like you're having more of a healthy outlook on love as you've been healing yourself. You seem a lot more at peace. You're definitely protecting your peace after all these challenges you went through. That's what people are saying. The Magician, the Strength card, Three of Wands. So you're definitely moving forward. People are talking about that a lot. Queen of Cups. And I feel like you've always been this very empathetic, deep, nurturing, sensitive soul, but in a very beautiful way, where that has always been your strength. And so I see a lot of people talking about how you deserve people like that, that are going to give you that same big love you give. Because, like, I see you being maybe a very sentimental person, a very gifted and talented person, but like, you're very sentimental, you're very generous, you're so loving, so empathetic and nurturing, a great listener. And it's like, I see people saying, you deserve that in return, in your connections. You deserve strong connections that are going to last, that people that are going to cherish you. And I feel like people are talking about that, like, saying, they believe that you can create this. They have hope for you, and they see the potential for you to create this if you haven't yet. And if you are in this stage of your life now where you are in new healthier connections, people may be talking about that and say, those connections seem much stronger, and you're letting go of the challenges from the past, becoming more calm and relaxed, and you're creating this new beginning for yourself where you're able to move forward. We have the High Priestess. You're also trusting your intuition more when it comes to people, but also learning to trust and fall back in love with life and whatever is happening. Nine of Cups. So it seems like people are talking about, like, the potential you have to create your wishes and dreams and for that to come true. Like, I'm seeing those Disney, like, princess movies where they're like, your dreams can come true, like, that kind of energy. So people really believe in you. A lot of people are talking about you in a highly affectionate way where they want you to succeed. A lot of people are secretly rooting for you. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. So it seems people are talking about you gaining your strength back, gaining your confidence back, knowing your worth now, and not settling for less than you deserve. So this is what I have for you, my pal ones. I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pal number twos. If you chose this Amazonite crystal and the Lantern Fairy with a clear solution, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at the hot tea on you. So we started your reading at 9:19. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. So I have already pre-shuffled your cards for you and laid them out today because I do have a very busy day. But before I get into your reading, I just like to announce that I am available for personal readings. So if you'd like to pre-book for February, you can find my email in the description box below. Okay, in terms of your reading, I do see a very specific scenario here. So if you do not resonate with this scenario within, let's say, 5 or 3 minutes of the reading, then I'd suggest picking another pile because I definitely see something very specific that not everyone will resonate with. Okay, so your cards are Azurite, Saturn, Discipline, Acceptance, Lantern Fairy with a clear solution, Messenger of Water, Water Your Garden, Nourishment, Body Care, Tenderness, and Rest. Your tarot cards are the Queen of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Six of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Lovers, the Ten of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. So it seems that you made some kind of decision here that people are talking about that was the right decision to make. I see a lot of people saying that this was the right decision to make. You made a good decision here and you were looking out for yourself, because here in the Lantern Fairy, this clear solution is what people saw, and people were like, I'm seeing people clap their hands, people be very happy that you made this decision for you because they feel like it's the best decision for you. Okay. With Saturn here, there's something about some sort of limitation or hardship you were experiencing that people were talking about and are talking about that you experienced in the past. Saturn is the planet of restrictions, hardships, and lessons. But as we learn those lessons, I think I watched a YouTube video talking about Saturn, and he said something like, as we learn those lessons, when we learn from Saturn, Saturn can then reward us with something else. And that's exactly what I see with the pearl and the shell here, because when I see pearls, I think of something valuable that comes out of a negative situation with Saturn here. So maybe you gain some valuable wisdom, or you gain some valuable blessings after this negative or restrictive situation. Okay. And it seems like you've accepted the hardships that you've experienced. It seems as though you've accepted what has happened here and you're ready to move forward and, live your life the way you want to. And so the storyline I see here of what people are talking about is a love connection that wasn't exactly good for you. So I feel for most of you, this person was very shady, did things behind your back with the Seven of Swords here. They didn't treat you well. Um, like, I'm probably part of this pile. That's why I'm laughing, because like I had a relationship like that in the past, which I know people probably talk about, but now I'm in a healthy relationship. So yeah, anyways, like I feel like this person didn't treat you well with the Seven of Swords here. They took you for granted is what people are talking about. And, I hear people saying, they never deserved pile two in the first place. Um, but I feel like you're just such a sweet person. You see the potential in everyone. You see the goodness in everyone. You see the light in everyone. And so because of that, you gave this person a chance, and maybe you didn't see the red flags. And I don't think other people saw the red flags in the beginning either. But as time went by, it seems like this person wasn't good for you. And if there was no like shady energy, then maybe it was just not a healthy connection. Doesn't necessarily mean like this person was a bad person if you don't relate to that energy. But maybe it was just not a healthy connection for you overall. 444 on the clock, and maybe you wanted to protect your own peace by letting go of this. So I see it, a decision you made to let go of this connection, to move on from this, because it just wasn't doing you well. It seemed like people are talking about it being very hard, and like you trying and trying and trying, but nothing gets better with this person. Like maybe some of you actually went to therapy with this person, couples therapy, or maybe some of you tried to communicate with this person and, tried to set boundaries, speak your truth, or tried to work on the connection and, really nurture the connection in terms of more communication and in terms of trying different things to deal with the issues you were going through in your connection here. And so, if you don't resonate with this far, then this is probably not your reading. But the specific storyline I see here, you really tried. And it's not like you just let go of this person and didn't try. And I see people talking about that. And I see people talking in a way where they have a lot of compassion towards you. I don't see any like negative gossip about you so far. We do have some extra cards that I'll pull in a minute that I have for you, but I don't see anything like negative so far in terms of what people are talking about you. I actually see people talking about you in a way that's very heartfelt, and they feel compassionate towards you. And it's like they're talking about you because not because of nosiness or anything like that, but because they genuinely care about your well-being and want to know if you're okay. So yeah, there's something about you healing from this, moving on from this, and accepting that it didn't work out, but maybe there was a lesson in it and you learned a lot of wisdom when it came to this person. So I see people talking about that in terms of the hot tea on you. So you are definitely moving on from this person and working on yourself, trying to understand what lessons you can, understand from this, I almost feel the energy of reflecting on this. So maybe people are seeing you reflect on this, or maybe they're just guessing that. This is what people are talking about, so this may not even be completely accurate because when people talk, they may not exactly get all the details correctly, but this is what they're talking about. And they think that you are busy working on self-love right now. My voice just went weird as I said that. Okay, the reason why my voice went weird as I said that, Spirit is telling me because the people talking don't exactly know if it's true. They just think that you're working on self-love, but they're not sure if it's true. So the throat chakra energies was like stagnant there, but then also the reason it went weird, my voice there when I spoke about that specific thing, because like if your person before in the past was shady and was in that Seven of Swords deceptive energy, then they could be talking about you in a way that's negative and saying you made the wrong choice, whereas other people are saying you made the right choice. And they could be not happy that you're going on a journey of self-love, caring for yourself, putting yourself first, because I feel like you've always been a very loving and gentle, very like empathetic person, very soothing, in the way that you speak, you're always so caring to others. You see the light within others. You're a very nurturing person, very down to earth, and that's how people always speak about you. And I feel people are now saying like you maybe always put everybody first because you were such a nurturer, but now for the first time in your life, you're putting yourself first. And I see people talking about that, giving yourself time to heal, giving yourself, the space and time to accept this, to heal from this, to move forward. And yeah, that's what I'm really getting here. So yeah, that person from your past, like this lover, is very angry. That's what I'm getting here. They're very angry that you are moving on. They don't want you to move on. But I see other people saying that this is a miracle for you, that your life is going to get much better. Whether you see it or not, your life is going to get much better after you making this decision, because it seems like they think that this person was not good for you, that this person was not good for your emotions. And, maybe people could see it within the way that you were speaking. Like, I don't know if you were speaking about this person or if other people were speaking about this from seeing what happened, or if like maybe just the way you were showing up in the world and expressing yourself, maybe you looked very sad or you looked like you were going through certain things. And so I see people making that assumption. But if this person did do something negative to you or wrong to you, then, people may be talking about the fact that you called this person out in some way. And you've gone through this very huge shift in your energies, what I want to say, where you're no longer the same person you were when you got into this connection. And I see people saying that you seem like you're coming into this place where you can have more of a healthier emotional state. Okay? Yeah, that's really what I'm getting here. So I do have some more cards for you that I'll pull in a minute. But before I get into that, I do have a small favor to ask from you, pal, too. In the last 3 months, 60% of people who watch my channel didn't subscribe. So if you've ever liked any of the videos I've posted or you like this reading up until now, can you please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button? It helps my channel more than you know. And I'm so grateful to anyone that supports the channel. And I hope you enjoyed the rest of your reading. Yeah, so it seems like people are talking about how you just seemed sad overall in the past, and like this connection maybe put you in a chaotic emotional state. But now it seems like things are calming down. It seems like you're coming out of your shell more, and when you're talking to people, it seems like you are having more of a healthier emotional state recently, because you've been going on the self-love journey and giving yourself empathy and taking care of yourself and nourishing your own emotions. So we have justice. I see people are saying that it seems like after this breakup or after this decision to move on, it seems like you are starting to find your own sense of truth. It seems like things are starting to become clearer for you. You're starting to have clarity on what you didn't see before. You're starting to gain your own sense of truth and awareness of the situation, of what you didn't see before. Because from my personal experience, when we're in that situation, we don't always see the things that are happening so clearly. But then when we're out of the situation, we can reflect on it and find our own sense of truth and be like, oh my gosh, this person did this to us. That was so not okay. And maybe we accepted it at the time, but now looking back on it, we find our own sense of truth, like that was not okay. So with justice again, maybe you also set strong boundaries with this person recently, or cut them off, or told them off, or something like that. And it seems like you are becoming your true self after the situation, where you're starting to learn more about yourself and starting to realize who it is you are and who you want to choose to be in the world. We have the King of Swords. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Chariot. We have the Five of Swords. So for a lot of you, I feel this person did betray you. That's what people are saying. The Three of Swords, they broke your heart. They hurt you. Three of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. I'm smelling something nice. So I don't know if people talk about you smelling good. We have the Three of Pentacles. So maybe some of you had to find a plan to leave, or maybe you traveled out of the city or country and moved somewhere else. Or maybe there was just like this big plan of changing things around for yourself. Some of you maybe even had a child with this person or kids with this person with the Page of Cups. Or I can read this as you were a lot softer to this person, but now it seems you've become a lot more firm and stronger within your boundaries, within holding this person accountable for their actions. It's not that you're not the soft person anymore, but it's like you've you've hardened your heart towards this person, I want to say, not because you're not a soft person or not because you don't have a soft heart anymore, but because you want to protect your heart. Because look at the swords within the heart. You know, this person literally broke your heart, is what people are saying. And so you're protecting your heart by having a guard over it. You know, having a lock and key over it where only you get to choose who you give that key to, because they really broke your heart. So you are moving forward now, is what a lot of people are talking about. And I'm hearing like internal glow up, Eight of Cups. So yeah, Empress, the Tower. I don't want to say this, but I heard the words like of some people saying this was bound to happen, like this was bound to end, because I see some people like saw it from the beginning. So like here we see this person wearing a mask. Maybe you didn't see through this person's mask because, you know, like I'm hearing that quote, love is blind, but I don't want to say this as a way of like being rude to you, pile two. Like, I'm not trying to insult you or anything like that, but I'm just saying what I hear here about like what people are saying, whether it's true or not. So people are saying this person wore a mask and deceived you and you didn't see through it because, you know, you had so much love for them. And from my perspective, I believe that you saw the light within them. You saw their potential. You saw the beautiful parts of them. And, you know, in toxic connections like this, what people don't always understand is it's not always bad moments. Sometimes there are good moments that we cherish and that we really fall in love with. And, you know, we fall in love with their potential sometimes, or we see their potential and we know they can reach that, but they don't always see it within themselves. And sometimes what also happens is, as an empath or a very like nurturing, loving person, you know, you just love a person as they are, accept them as they are, and don't always see the negative sides people see on the outside. Does that make sense? So, anyways, yeah, some people are saying this was bound to happen, that it was bound to end, that this connection was not good for you from the start, um, and that they're glad you're finding a sense of self-love now and growing and learning about love now, like gaining clarity on what healthy love means to you and what type of love you want in the future. We have the Knight of Wands. So I see some people saying you will quickly get over this. Like, you will realize that what you have lost was not a loss. Like, I'm hearing that from spirit in terms of what people are saying. Whether this is true or not, this is what people are saying. Like, what you have lost was not a loss. Like, the universe, God, is going to give you something much better. You never lost anything here. You actually gained something from the situation, a different perspective of what healthy love means to you and what it doesn't. And so I see people saying that, and here we see this healing symbol we usually see. Like they use it in hospitals, I think. So, like, people are saying you're healing your perspective of love. And you are having the courage to open up your heart again and learn to trust again, but first going on a journey of self-love and healing your heart. Six of Cups. Temperance, yeah, healing, alchemizing. And people are saying like you were the innocent one in the situation. You were the angel in the situation. You just wanted to love this person, but they weren't innocent. Two of Wands, Three of Cups, Judgment. So for some of you, this was like a third party connection. The Artist, the Devil in reverse, Two of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Sun. Okay, so I see two messages here. The Devil in reverse tells me you were not the one in the wrong. You were like the angel, But for some of you, I'm hearing like this person may have made you feel as though you were the one causing the problems within this connection or marriage or whatever it was. That's just for some of you, not all of you. Whereas, like other people, if you don't resonate with that, other people just see it as you were the angel in this situation and you did nothing wrong. You know, you cared about this person so much, and there's nothing wrong with caring because people see you as someone that cares a lot, that has a big heart, that wants to try and fix things before you leave. And that is such a valid thing, you know, but now you're focusing within and you're going on a journey of introspection, understanding what happened here, gaining clarity on it so that you can change the future, so that you don't have another situation like this. Because I know, you know, when we do heal from a toxic connection, the thing is we need to heal from it and gain clarity from that and understand what it was that made us. I don't want to, I want to be careful with my words here. What attracted us to a person like that? Where we didn't maybe see the red flags, etc., etc. And I'm speaking from personal experience as well and reading the cards. Because after my toxic connection, I took like 2 years to heal before I got into another relationship because I didn't want to make the same mistake of going down the same path again. Because what I realized from my toxic connection and my own personal experience, I'm not trying to give you unsolicited advice, but I had a lot of childhood trauma and like daddy issues and things like that. So I had to heal that so that I wouldn't get stuck in the same unhealthy connections because all I knew all my life was unhealthy connections. And so I had to actually get clarity on what it was that made me so attached to a person that was not good for me, that was unhealthy for me. And maybe some of you are doing that, whereas maybe it's different for you. I don't know. But like what I'm getting here is people are saying you're healing now and that you are creating a new journey for yourself that seems much happier with the sun. And because of this, like I see a lot of people supporting you and saying that they want you to get in a new connection that is healthy for you, where you heal, where you gain self love, where you put yourself first, where you create a new beginning full of happiness and joy, full of balance and stability emotionally. Because it seems like this person put you in a unstable emotional state with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And the Devil reverse tells me like your person has not taken accountability for a lot of you, like, and is talking about this negatively, where they're unhappy that you have created happiness for yourself on your own. So they're talking about that to the people they know. So this is what I have for you, pal 2. I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pal number 3s. If you chose this green Aventurine crystal and the Mend a Broken Heart Fairy with Healing from Heartache, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at the hot tea on you. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. Before I get started with your actual reading, I do want to announce that I am available for personal readings. So if you'd like to pre-book for February, you can find my email in the description box below. Okay, so I have already pre-shuffled your cards and laid them all out for you because I do have a very busy day today. So the first card you have is Ammonite, Palace, and Trust. We have Letting Go, Men of Broken Heart Fairy, Six of Cups, Portal, Doors are opening, you decide rewards, wild card. And for your tarot cards, we have the Sun, the Nine of Cups, the Three of Cups, King of Pentacles, the Emperor, Page of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. So I see a very specific storyline here of people from your past talking about you. Because we have the Six of Cups here, I get the strong feeling that the people from your past are talking about you and are saying that you're still heartbroken over them, are saying that you are still sad over them, that you're still crying over them. And as I look at this King of Pentacles, I'm almost getting like this energy of like someone almost smirking and like playing mental games with this emperor with like this chess. Like I'm reading the energy behind it, not just the cards. So like whoever this is, they're talking to other people, like other friends of theirs, and saying, yeah, pile three, they're so heartbroken over me. They can't move on. They're still crying over me. And like they're smirking about it. They're happy about it. So whoever this is, like I'm almost getting your spirit guides are very angry because, like, how can they just say that? Like, how are they happy for your perceived misery? That to me is such a red flag. And I'm so glad this person's in your past because like I'm just so angry about hearing that because it's like this person's literally happy about your perceived misery, but I don't feel like you're even heartbroken over this person anymore. I feel like you're healing from it because your card says healing from heartache, and we have the card letting go. And so I feel like you are moving on. And even if you were hurt in the past, even if you were heartbroken in the past, it's normal for a human being to be heartbroken over a situation they cared about. And what does this tell me? This tells me that this person never cared about you. And maybe they're deflecting their own heartbreak and pain by trying to make it seem like you're sad and like you're crying all the time over them. Like, what makes them think that they are so important that you're gonna be heartbroken your whole life and never move on from them? Like, they're delusional, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. So I see them talking to another person or friend of theirs, and these two people or three people are like laughing about it. And with the Page of Pentacles, I'm kind of getting the message here. They may be trying to learn what's going on in your life right now to get information on you, like either through your social media or from people in your life. Like I'm getting this energy of playing mental games. Okay, but I feel here what is actually happening. The truth is that you're actually healing from this. That you may even be moving on and in that stage of letting go. I feel the solar plexus energy is healing. So I feel this energy of you healing your self-worth, realizing your worth, realizing that you're worthy of more than this, realizing that, you deserve better than this, realizing that you're worthy of all the love you wish for. Okay, and I see your friends or people that are close to you actually praising you. Like, I don't see anything else, like, but we'll get more cards. I do have more cards for you. You actually have a lot of cards that I pulled for you. 444 I just saw. So I feel like you're very protected against all negativity and like people gossiping about you in a negative way. It doesn't affect you energetically because you are protected from your spirit guides and your reputation is also protected. So even if these people are talking, it's just amongst them. Like nobody else is getting this information. And so I feel like with the Three of Cups here, I feel like this is people close to you that are talking about you, but they're actually talking about you in a very highly affectionate way where they're very proud of you. So I see them talking about the truth here where you're actually healing from this, where you're letting go of this heartbreak. You're putting this plaster over your once broken heart and sewing it back together. You are letting go of the past, reflecting on the past, gaining clarity on it and letting go, learning to trust again, learning to opening up your heart again. I see them talking about you and saying that you're a very old soul, like in terms of what people say about you, in terms of the hot tea. They say that you're a very old soul. They say that you're someone that has a lot of love within your heart. Um, you give me this type of energy where you really care so deeply about the people you give your heart to. And now I feel like because your heart has been broken in the situation before, you're learning from the situation, you're learning wisdom from it, you're learning that you're worthy of more, that you deserve more. I hear them saying that, like they deserve more, pile three deserves more. And I see them saying, you can attract any person you want. You can get any like person you wish for with the 9 of Cups. Any person you wish for, you can get it because we have Green Aventurine that you chose. So I almost get this feeling of your friend saying, pile 3, they're so beautiful, they're so attractive, they have a beautiful heart, they're a catch, they have their life together. They are moving forward in a very beautiful way in their life. And so, like, why wouldn't they deserve someone that matches their dream guy, their dream person, their dream woman, or dream like friends? But I feel like this has to do with love, probably. And it's like, why wouldn't that person want them too? Because they're a catch. I see them saying that you tick all the boxes in terms of what any person will want in a connection. So you're a catch. And I see them saying that you're close friends. I see them saying that you're a very deeply empathetic person and that you deserve the same in return. You deserve the same love you give out. And I see them saying that you are learning to trust again. You're learning to open up your heart again after going through this heartbreak. And you're gaining clarity on what it is you truly want in love, but also learning to trust your intuition when it comes to the red flags in people, or like your gut feelings when it comes to people. You've also been focusing to your friends, like it seems, on the things you want to take action towards, and you've been actually doing very well for yourself. Your friends are saying that you look much happier now without this person, and they're so glad that you're letting go of this person because this person was not good for you. This person didn't treat you well, and like you deserve the type of love you give back, because I see your friends saying that you really devote yourself to those you love, and you long for that in return, and you will get that. So I see your friends actually manifesting this for you by speaking it into reality, by saying, pile 3, they're going to find someone that loves them. So I see like whoever this is that's close to you, it doesn't necessarily have to be your friends, but it's people that are close to your heart that you trust, that love you dearly, and they're talking very highly of you. And they're saying you're going to survive this, you're going to heal from this, and you are going to let go of it. Like there is a new door opening here. So they're talking about you, having this new beginning open for you when it comes to your love life or people you want in terms of friendship or whatever this is, relationships. But it seems like your friends are saying that you are comfortable with being alone right now as you heal, as you gain awareness of what you do want, and as you gain clarity on the situation. And it seems like your friends are saying that you're also becoming a lot more discerning with who you let into your life when you do communicate with people in terms of like starting a connection with them. And they believe that you are going to find exactly what you want. They believe that you are starting to understand your emotions more, starting to unlock certain gifts of intuition, or trust your intuition more, trust your inner knowing more, and that you believe, that they believe that you deserve that same gentleness you give out, and that you deserve a person that's healthy for you, that's going to make you feel relaxed and at peace. And you seem a lot more at peace and relaxed right now. So that's what your friends are saying about you, or like the people closest to you. So we have the 7 of Cups. We have the Hierophant. Little do they know, like, you actually are moving forward. You're ascending. You're learning from this. And I keep feeling the solar plexus energies. Page of Swords. Ace of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so before I get into what I see here, I do have a small favor to ask from you, my pile number 3s. In the last 3 months, 60% of people who watch my channel didn't subscribe. So if you've ever liked any of the videos I've posted, or you like this reading up until now, can you please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet? It helps my channel more than you know. Thank you for your support, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the reading. So it seems like light bulbs are going off. You're starting to gain realizations on the situation, learn about it with the Hierophant, the Page of Swords, learn about what you truly do want next when it comes to opportunities to do with like your love life or your relationships in general. When you are ready to open up your heart again, you're taking this lesson and you're learning from it, and it's created a growth within you. And little do these people from your past know you're actually smiling now. You're feeling very happy now, or you're gaining that happiness back slowly but surely and gaining your strength back. And I feel like you are realizing your worth. You're realizing that you deserve much more. Seven of Wands. They may be attacking your character, these people from your past. Because look at the solar plexus shining out and all these wands going towards her. But she looks at peace. She looks at calm. Like, she doesn't look bothered by it. So there's something about people saying that you are unbothered by the situation, by these people from your past. And that I see like people outside talking about it in a way and saying, you look much more at peace now, and that you're gaining your strength back, and that they can see like they're glad that you moved on from this person, because this person or these people just weren't good for you in general, just like almost wanted to take away your peace, or like almost project onto you or attack you because you are happy or because you're doing well. So they didn't have your best interest in mind, King of Cups. And I see people saying that you're coming back to wholeness. We have the Five of Swords. Yeah, so it seems like whoever this was, they betrayed you, betrayed your trust. And Queen of Cups, you're learning to open up your heart again when it comes to love. Maybe you're considering looking for love again, or considering opening up your heart again and learning to trust again, because you do want those healthy, beautiful, fulfilling emotional connections in your life. And it seemed like this person, I almost want to say this person acted like you, or acted like they were similar to you, or acted like they cared about you the same that you did, because we have King of Cups and Queen of Cups. But next to this King of Cups, we have the Five of Swords. So it was like all pretend for some of you. Yeah. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Remember, I'm reading the energy, not just the cards. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Moon. Yeah, like with the Five of Swords and the Moon, usually I read the Moon differently, but in this case, with the context of the cards, the Moon can sometimes represent hiding something, secrets, illusions. And so it doesn't always mean that. I guess it just depends on the context of the cards around it. But with the Moon and the Five of Swords showing up in this person's energy, they were hiding something from you. They were keeping secrets from you. They were deceiving you. You know, it was an illusion that you maybe couldn't see. And maybe it really tugged on your self-worth, where maybe you believed that, I don't know what you believed, but like maybe it tugged on your self-worth and made you feel like, am I good enough? Or like, I don't know what this person did, but they really betrayed your trust. We have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So it's like this person is saying, yeah, you're not moving on. You're still emotional about this. Blah, 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 blah. Maybe they're saying, oh, you want them to change and you're waiting for them to come back. Like, this person is delusional. We have the Lover. So yeah, this seems to be a love connection from your past, excuse me. Seven of Pentacles. The Four of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. Yeah, it's like this person saying you're still worried about them, like you aren't moving on, things like that. But what I think is actually happening here, other people are saying that you are moving on, that you are ready to, go into new connections. Other people are celebrating this, like they're hoping that you get a healthy connection that's going to last long, that's going to be stable, someone that's going to be consistent, someone that you can trust. And I see people saying that, you're now trusting your intuition when it comes to people and using your own discernment. And I see people saying, they want someone for you that's going to commit to you, that's going to love you, that you can trust openly, and someone that's going to like almost be stable for you and give you what you need in love. And yeah, like that's the energy I get here. So people are celebrating the fact that you're no longer in this person's life because this person was not good for you. Um, so yeah, this is a very specific situation here. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Four of Cups in the reverse. Death and rebirth. Yeah, you are going through a rebirth and transformation within your heart space and your solar plexus. The Four of Swords. The Tower in the reverse. Look at all the cards that just moved. It's like this person doesn't want you to move on secretly. Like, they secretly wish for you to be in this space of, like misery. Like, to them, it gives them a sense of happiness. Like, this sounds sadistic as fuck. Sorry for my language, but this person's energy's weird. I don't like their energy at all, pile 3. But it seems like you are having a miraculous healing, I hear. Like, people are saying this is a miracle. You are starting to gain back your sense of peace, starting to gain clarity, starting to see, like, was I even happy in that connection at all? Like, that's the energy I get here. The Chariot, 10 of Pentacles, the Hangman in reverse. Yeah, it's like they're saying you aren't moving on, that you're still waiting for them. 5 of Cups, that you're still disappointed. Same story. 8 of Cups. But other people are saying you are moving on. So it's like these people here are delusional. We have the Page of Cups, 5 of Wands, Knight of Swords in the reverse, the Empress, 6 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so I see people saying, yeah, you are moving on, that you are ready to create a new beginning in your life, have a level up within your energy. But I almost see this person and their friends or the people around them still talking about you, still thinking about you, still saying that you're not moving on, almost like attacking you with their words, attacking your character. But then I see other people actually saying that it seems like you're having this major glow up. Like, it gives me this vibe of breakup glow up, or like, I'm so happy now without you. I'm hearing that song Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish, that you're physically having a glow up, that you look very happy, that you're getting your spark for life back with the Ace of Wands. You're maybe focusing on your career more, or focusing on certain endeavors you want to create in your life, your successes. And it seems like, maybe in the past you had to save a lot, you had to really be responsible when it comes to money and things like that. But now it seems like things are improving for you in your life. You're gaining your blessings. Maybe this person was blocking your blessings, their energy, and now your blessings are coming in. Whether you see it yet or not, this is maybe future energies I'm picking up on if it's not yet in your life. And people are saying you are becoming more confident in yourself. You look much happier. You're much more independent now without this person. And I feel the solar plexus energies again. So you are realizing your worth. That's what people are saying about you. That's a hot tea on you, pile 3. I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye!